That'll be 1 out and 1 run for the Tigers.
That ball was scorched. That's what happens. She left it inside.
Number 7.
Pitch that Lawners could turn on, and so far this cleanup spot has been mashing the GCU pitchers tonight. Blooped into right field. That's going to score a run. 1 in, cutoff hit, and Samantha Owen has an RBI, and it's 2-0 Tigers.
The Lopes taking a moment, having a team infield meeting at the pitcher's mound.
Honestly, not sure necessarily agree with that. You know, you've only given up a couple. You stop like this, you make your pitcher think and take her out of her element. You know, she's a good pitcher. You got to trust her. It's only the first inning. Let her work through it herself.
And this is Bocage's first timeout on the field tonight. The pitching was shifted between Morrison and Alexa Coons last game against the Oklahoma Sooners.
Tell you what, right now, Bosage is right. I should say the Tigers batters are right on Bosage. Two, 1, 1 out. Still runners on the corners, and Kuhlman's still in there being patient, looking to get another RBI across. Oh, low, but it's a passed ball, but not because of a wild pitch, but a foul ball. Now 2 strikes. Maybe you send the runner on first and try and get a throw down if you're Pacific to try and get the runner home. You saw that against Oklahoma, chopped, and that's a foul ball off the inside of her ankle. Saw that one right off the bat, and good job stopping that immediately.
Seeing a lot more responsiveness from the Lopes so far in this game. Maybe the first inning, but they're definitely awake now.
2-2, can she get the strike? No, just barely missed the outside part of the plate. Here we go, that pitch, that's gonna be a gapper. Finds the gap, at least one will score, and that'll be second and third. And Bobo needs to take a deep breath here and just calm down because these Tigers have her solved early.
That'll be 3-0 for the Tigers, leading the Lopes. Still with 1 out. Brianna Aguilar Bocage.
Number 26, Caitlin Sung.
Will take on Caitlin Sung up next to bat.
Sung now an opportunity for some more RBIs. Only 1 out. Maybe even a sacrifice when you get 1 in and get 4 on the board early. On the way, just missed the outside part of the plate. I tell you, I've seen a couple pitches on that outside part that look pretty good, but not getting the call. It also is a different angle up here compared to the umpire, so Sung will see a strike there, breaking ball right over the plate.
Wakash put up 1 ball and 2 strikes against Sung right now.
1-2 pitch. Oh man, that almost hit her.
We've seen a lot of that tonight.
Too much. Chopped, and they're not going to come home with it. So a nice job of GCU keeping the runners. Ball was not even close to hit hard enough to get anybody in. Got to get it out of the infield at least, and now there's 2 outs. This is Rachel Sellers, the catcher.
Tigers sit on 2 outs with Samantha Owen on third and Brady Koyman
Number 10, Rachel
on second.
Sellers.
And another hit by pitch. It looks like it was coming at her knee. And now the bases will be loaded with 2 outs, but fortunately, you have the designated player, Madison Hopper, who's in the 9 spot. So if there's anybody that you'd like to see hitting with the bases loaded, it is the 9 spot. You know, they got around to the Sooners lineup sometimes. They'd leave runners on for the 3 and 4 and 5 spots, and it's just too easy to capitalize.
Number 11, Madison Hopper.
Like you said, Madison Hopper is definitely somebody they want in a position like this.
Pitch does not go. And we'll see who will win this battle with the bases loaded and 2 outs. This one is low. Once again, looked good, but don't quite have the angle from here. And now the pitch. That one's right over the middle of the plate. Good for a strike. 2-1. The pitch, that one looked like a strike too, but guess just a little too much sinking action in the end, and down in the count, 3-1.
Good read on Hopper. Not to swing on that one.
Pitch. Wow, that's gonna walk her. I thought that looked good, but a run will come in, and this is what you don't want. You have the top of the order coming back up.
Absolutely, and there looks like there's going to be a pitching change for the Lopes.
Mariah Valencia, I believe.
The Lopes have struggled a little bit tonight with pitching.
Yep, it is going to be the second time tonight one of their starting pitcher has only gone 2/3 of an inning. Let that sink in. Not the best
Number 18,
performance
Mariah
so
Valencia.
far by GCU pitching. I mean, in a tournament,
Number 8,
each pitcher kind of has to, buckle down and get it done. You've got to be able to have arms keep going, and you can't even get through an inning. Doesn't bode well for the rest of the team and the other operations there. So let's hope that Valencia can save this one and get a big chunk of the game.
She's already starting off well with a first strike.
Tapper They'll go to third, and that will end it.
Seemed to be a good decision.
Yep, easy play, and that's a smart play. 4-0 at the end of the first. We'll go to the top of the second.
My name is Anthony Perez, and I earned my master's in education at Grand Canyon University. I feel that the degree program at GCU definitely got me ready and prepared me to be an agent of change, so that way I can lead my classroom to find innovative ways of solving the problems in education in the state of Arizona. Grand Canyon University definitely has a vibrant campus that has many resources that are accessible.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back into GCU Softball Stadium. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday night. Lopes trail Pacific Tigers 4-0. They are playing as the away team in this contest, so needing to have the lead going into the bottom half of the seventh, because they're not going to get a chance like they usually do. And Dewey, it's really been pitching that we've seen be the Achilles heel of this GCU squad.
Absolutely. The pitching in the first game against the Oklahoma Sooners tonight between Yesenia Morrison and Alexa Coons struggled significantly. And as we go into this game, Brianna Aguilar-Bocage was switched out in the first inning as Mariah Valencia now resumes that role. And we hope to see some improvement with that.
Up next for your Lopes.
The Lopes are back again at bat as we head up to the top of the second.
We'll see what Lainey Gomez can do. Chopped on to second. Tough play. Safe at first.
Smart play. Excellent first move by Lainey Gomez to get on first.
Got to charge that ball if you're at second baseman Tally Shepard right there. Kind of let that chopper eat her up, and as a result, giving up a base runner here early. Now Dowdle, see what she can do. Corners in. First pitch swinging early and often. Charging in is the center fielder, but the shortstop will make the play, and that will be a routine out. A lot of first and second pitch swinging for the Lopes here. Has them going down in order pretty quickly. See what Kenzie Hill can do.
Number 25, Kenzie Hill.
Lopes with one out, one on base. Lainey Gomez still sitting on first. As Kenzie Maddie Dowdle.
Young getting a first pitch swing again by Kenzie Hill, and they have a catcher down. Rachel Sellers.
Not quite sure what happened
Foul probably
down there.
came off at Nichter, and she'll take a break.
She'll try to walk it off and head back to her position.
Oh and 1, runner on first. Kenzie Hill is the batter. On the way, that one misses but barely. Outside part of the plate. Pitch chopped on to short. Fielder's choice, safe at second. So try to get the lead runner there, and it doesn't work. And now runners on first and second here with only one out.
Lainey Gomez kicked on the afterburners. Shot off that first base as soon as the ball was chopped away.
TK, number 20, Taylor Kay.
Taylor Kay comes up to bat. She's got Gomez on second and Hill on first.
Bunt attempt, no. Big lead over there on second for Gomez. The pitch, no bunt. Fake snap throw down to second. Two 2-0 appealed over to third. Not sure why. 2-0 to Taylor Kay. Bunt. That's a nice one, but
Smart.
It's going to go foul. Nice job letting it go foul. Sellers maybe could have picked it up in fair territory. That's something you saw earlier from Nikki Gonzalez touching the ball when it maybe was still rolling and could have been foul. She ended up making the play, but not usually what you want to do. You want to wait till it rolls foul and pass that line. Pitch again, a bunt, and this one's going to be a foul tip, so the second strike. And now she's got to be swinging away. A foul tip here with 2 strikes means an out. Cannot foul tip it with a bunt with 2 strikes.
Exactly. I was just going to say the same thing. The bunt was a smart play originally, but now she's got to go full swing.
Struck her out. That's trying to do a slapper down the line. It was a good pitch, but couldn't get anything on it.
Taylor Kay. Good looking, good reading.
Number 8, Bianca Bowling.
Now Bowling with runners on first and second. 2 outs. Down 4-0. See what they can do. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Liner, she missed it through her glove. And now a run will score for GCU.
Excellent play by Bianca Bowling. It would have been a foul ball, but Koyman just touched it with her glove and it bounced out. So the Lopes will have 1 on the board with runners on third and second.
Oh, that'll really hurt. Had her down, you battled back, and a simple out becomes an error and another run. So
Now
Koyman
we start.
Definitely has to be disappointed, and her pitcher has to be pretty upset about that too.
Exactly. As we start the batting roster back over again, Shea Smith will come up, and she's in an excellent position right now.
Yep.
To make a big play.
Pitch outside part of the plate, misses, and it's 1-0. Pitch. This one is in there for a strike. Young seems to be doing a good job of finding the zone after she misses a couple pitches. One pitch, floater in there for a strike. So strike 2.
One ball,
Strikeout
2
here.
strikes.
A strikeout here would be huge. Obviously, Smith looking for the opposite, but the air will come back to hunt the Tigers. That one up and in, trying to get a chase. The air by Koyman at third will haunt him right in the glove and popped out. that ball, no.
Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Smith can make this a big power play.
Twice, GCU has reached on an error or a poor defensive play that should have been an error, and as a walk comes, and twice they have gone on an infield single, so they're not necessarily getting into the outfield, they're just finding a way to get contact and make this Tigers team make errors. And now, with the bases loaded, Lorianne Olsen's going to get a chance to get some RBIs and tie this game up.
Absolutely. Lorianne, another excellent batter for the Lopes. Does well under pressure.
Up the middle, that's a base hit. That's going to be a couple RBIs.
They're
There
going
it
for
is. 2 will score, and it's 4-3.
Just like that, the Lopes are 1 behind the Tigers.
See if Nikki Gonzalez can get this one back to even. That one spanked right back up at Young. And now see if Gonzalez can keep it in. Oh, off speed, got her. It's a nice pitch.
Lopes have runners on third and first, still in scoring position to tie this game up.
Up and in. Pitch on the way, chopped to short. Nice fielder's choice made, already tracking towards second. But 3 runs come across for the Lopes. Will go to the bottom of the second. Pacific leads by 1.
Get the best gear to show off your GCU Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GCUTV20 to get 20% off just for being a GCU TV viewer. Let's paint the Valley purple and Lopes up.
Speaking of Lopes up, the Lopes keeping their heads up, scoring 3 in the top of the second, and that's how you respond after getting a 4 spot hung on you. And they weren't necessarily the prettiest ways of getting on base, but that's what we said. If you can get the ball in play, Pacific is prone to making errors.
Absolutely. Whenever you get that opportunity to capitalize off of an error, you take it, and the Lopes have taken that and ran with it as much as they could.
Lopes up 38-30 on New Mexico State men's basketball. That would be a huge win. Jockeying for the top position in the Western Athletic Conference. The women already beat New Mexico State here at home earlier for the first time since 2014. But here we are back. It's Haley Reed. See a pitch go inside, and that one had something taken off there by Valencia. .1-0 pitch. Weak on the ground. A second. It's going to be a close play and safe. The umpire has been calling safe over there on those bang-bang plays all night. That's the 4th one that has just been a second to decide, and that's what we've seen. You've got to have this right side of the infield charging the ball because it's easy to beat it out of the box.
Absolutely. Haley Reed, smart decision to hit that ball nice and slow in the middle of the infield, making them have to go chase after the ball to get it to first base, giving her all the time she needed to get there. Another bunt.
Nice play, getting the force out at second, and the lead runner is down, coming all the way from third across her body and over the mound, And good for the first out.
Keeping the Tigers stuck at first base. The Lopes sit on 1 out.
Molly Bourne just couldn't get that one.
Number 44, Sydney Launders.
And now Sydney Launders, she had only 1 RBI, but the ball she hit to left field caught out there and probably 1 bounce. That ball was spanked. Runner on first lobbing in, maybe a pitch out intentionally, but that throw is not there.
Might have been intentional, like you said, Alex. It seemed that Hill was ready to go straight to first after that catch.
Well, you certainly want to pitch around and not right down the middle here to Launders. She's dangerous. This one's going to be a strike on the inside, right at the knee level. First one, it's 1-1.
Mariah Valencia proving so far
Turned on.
to be a lot more consistent with her pitching, giving the outfield a chance to move their feet a little bit more.
That's the biggest part, just not getting behind in the count and getting something on the ball so the defense can make a play. This one low. Push the count to 2-2. Tigers lead 4-3. Only in the bottom of the second inning. Lopes playing as they wait, and this one turned down the line. Well foul as it's into the netting, and you keep pitching to Launders inside, she's going to do exactly what she did first at bat and rip it down there.
Absolutely powerful, strong hit. Just right outside the foul line.
Dowdle is off the line a little bit more than I'd like to see her. And that one's up the middle. No chance to stop that one. Another base hit. And Sydney Launders is 2 for 2.
Tigers still sitting on 1 out. And now 2 on base. As Launders will take first. And Bourne will sit on second.
Number 7, Samantha Owen.
Samantha Owen. This one up, a check swing, still into left field. Catch made and retired for the second out.
Good ball playing right there by the Lopes. Putting out another out for the Tigers. Keeping the base runners exactly where they're at.
Brady Coyman.
Coyman, she had a double to left center. Also the air that let 2 runs score over at third base. Don't know if it was scored in air or not, but in my eyes it was an air. One air for Pacific up there. I'm not sure if that's the exact one, but pitch on the way, routine fly ball, and that'll be there for the catcher. Play is made, and we will go to the top of the third. Lopes trail by 1, still trying to make a comeback. 4-3, don't go anywhere.
My name is Anthony Perez, and I earned my master's in education at Grand Canyon University. I feel that the degree program at GCU definitely got me ready and prepared me to be an agent of change so that way I can lead my classroom to find innovative ways of solving the problems in education in the state of Arizona. Grand Canyon University definitely has a vibrant campus that has many resources that are accessible.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Back in GCU softball stadium, it's 4-3. It's been a nice paced game pretty much after the Lopes found their stride offensively, having hits going back and forth. Dewey, what do you need to see from the Lopes? They're only trailing by 1 after giving up 4 early in the first.
The Lopes seem to have had an increased amount of performance from the pitching by Mariah Valencia. We want to see a little bit more from the batters. They did well last inning, getting 3 runs on that opportunity, and now we want to see some more of the same thing. Lopes taking chances and making smart decisions, whether it be bunting or hitting the ball full swing.
Number 3,
Sierra Smith grounded out to the third baseman her last at bat. See what she can do here. Trying to get that run back on the board and get it back to even for the Lopes. Top of the 3rd inning. Marissa Young still on the mound, delivering strikes. As I say that, this one in the dirt and past ball, but she's been very consistent so far. Trying to find the balls and strikes statistic. Delivery, that's not going to get the outside part of the plate. We've seen that all night, even in the Sooners game. Just looks like it's barely painting the outside part of the plate, but the ump doesn't think so.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one.
And that'll be the first one.
Yeah, will get the zone. That one looked right down the middle. But obviously, 3-0, you're going to watch that one and try and get the walk and get a leadoff runner on, especially trailing by 1 here. 3-1, trying to keep the pressure on. Chopped onto the second baseman. You got to rush it. That one's safe. Got to come to that ball. That is the 4th or 5th time we've seen it. And you let the ball play you, you're not going to get the play at first.
Absolutely. They always teach you, go up to the ball and catch it with your hands and not let it bounce. You let it bounce, you slow the ball down, and it takes more time to get it to wherever you want it to go.
By my numbers, that is the 4th infield single tonight in the first 2 innings for the Lopes.
Just on the outside. That'll be ball 1.
Gotta do more. Pitch on the way, chopped on into the hole. That's gonna be safe. So another infield single.
And that'll be 5. Sierra Smith on second and Lainey Gomez on first.
Seems like they got a better chance of getting on base if they just chop it into the infield anywhere and try and run it out.
Number 4, Maddie Dowdle.
Now Maddie Dowdle will try and get them back into the lead. Extra bases would do that. It's going to be a bunt. Nice bunt. They will get her at first, but sacrificing herself, getting the runners to second and third, now in scoring position for Kenzie Hill.
Absolutely. The Lopes using their opportunity to do that with having no outs and only adding 1.
Number
Still being
45,
safe.
Kenzie Hill.
Lopes are in scoring position with runners on third and second base as Kenzie Hill comes up to bat.
Fakes the bunt. That pitch looked good, maybe just a bit high.
And as that one goes down, it's a strike. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out for the Lopes. Kenzie Hill taking her time, looking to capitalize off of this.
Where's the bunt again? This pitch misses again. Pitch on the way into center field, and that will score a run. Nice throw from center, but a sac fly will tie the game from Kenzie Hill.
Rachel Sellers was just off the home plate, so the catch did not hold back any running. The Lopes tied it up 4-4 now.
Number 20, Taylor Kay.
Taylor Kay will come to the bat now. Pitch on the way, on to second, charges it and makes the play, and the inning is over. But a run comes across for the Lopes. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning, 4-4.
GCU TV's latest series is here to answer all of your questions. Watch new episodes of Ask GCU every week on youtube.com/GCU and tweet all your GCU related questions to Ask GCU to get your question featured. We were talking about it earlier, Alex. Some of the Ask GCU videos really do give out a lot of helpful information, but in a redesigned, playful kind of a way that is honestly refreshing.
Well, speaking of, yeah, I agreed with that. And speaking of Ask GCU, I'd like to ask GCU, you know, how this GCU softball team, you know, why do they come out lackadaisical? They're playing, they're full firing now, firing on all cylinders. They look like the GCU softball team we're used to, but just getting off to a slow start in the first couple innings has been characteristic of them. They put it all together and keep it all together, they'll get this win. But, you know, I'd like to package that up and send that to Ask GCU somehow.
Have an elaborate answer come in the form of a video.
That'd be fun. See it on the Discover Instagram pages.
Number 26, Caitlin Sung.
Ryan Valencia pitching for the Lopes again.
To Caitlin Sung in the bottom of the third. On the way, that one caught by the third base coach for the out, and the batter heads back to the dugout. No, I'm kidding. But it was a nice catch over there by the third base coach.
Barehanded and everything. Nice and easy.
Brian Coles or Charlie Belinsky, whichever one decided to be the third base coach today. 2-1. Squaring to bunt again. Won't. Taps that one on into short in the hole. Smith makes the play all the way across the diamond. And that is exactly how you do it.
Smith wasted no time, caught the ball, fired it over to first base just to get that out.
That was beautiful.
Number 10, Rachel Sellers.
Rachel Sellers hit by a pitch her first at bat. The catcher will step in. Been a quick half of the, or I should say a quick third inning so far compared to the other innings. Batters seem to be the most comfortable they have been all night with the pitching, so letting it fly right when they get up there. 2-0, 1 out, 4-4. This one is going to get the inside of the elbow. Are they going to say that's foul ball off the bat? I think they are. That's brutal. And
Definitely
now,
thought that was off of the elbow pad and not the end of the bat.
you see that time to time. I mean, like you said earlier, dude, you see a ball coming, your natural reaction is to turn, but at the same time, if it doesn't look like it's close enough in, you're also going to try swinging at it. So you bring half your weight forward, and then once you realize it's turned, you try turning back, but by then it's too late, and it seems like that did. Yeah, that got the wrist of her bat. There's also, if you're swinging at it and that ball ends up running in on you, and your bat hits the ball into the field, it's still a hit. I mean, that's, I'm trying to think of the last time I saw that, but there are times where you can still get hit with the ball and make contact with the bat, and that's the worst. This pitch in for a strike, full count.
That elbow hit call was deemed a ball by the umpire. And then coming after that is going to be...
I believe that was a foul ball. And that's an error into right field. Olsen's got to get that one, but could not.
Number 11, Madison Hopper.
So an error for Olsen. Tracking in the hole. Pretty routine play. But nonetheless, a runner on, and yeah, I don't know if that's officially an error, but I definitely rule that as one. You gotta make that play. See if they can get the double play now. This one is back, off the wall, and off the net, and over.
And that will be a home run.
Wow.
A 2-run home run for number 11.
Just what we said last inning. The person you want to be batting is the 9-hitter, and she takes it yard.
Hopper takes it and gets 2 runs.
And yeah, the lead that GCU had just worked so hard to erase is gone.
Reminder,
But not a huge deal.
Foul balls entering the stands. Please return all foul balls to the third base dugout.
Sure, the Lopes
Grand Canyon University thanks you for your help.
don't have any.
Number 8, Holly Shepard.
GCU leading the New Mexico State Aggies 40-34 in the men's basketball game. Keep you posted on that. A huge game for the Lopes. Said the women already got the win against the same school. Tally Shepard comes back on, squares the bunt.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The Lopes continue to fight on.
That one looked good, maybe just a bit high. Chopped and barely got the end of the bat. That one's foul.
It was a very tardy swing.
Yep.
Hit the very tip of the bat as she was moving forward. But Shepard will go back to try to redeem herself. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
1, 2, 3. 3 times these Pacific runners have reached by a missed defensive play, or maybe not officially an error, but basically an error. And for GCU, they have found success getting a hold, getting the bat on the ball, as well as the Pacific defense has had 6 misplays out there. Not officially errors, but plays that should be made and let a runner on.
Beautiful pitch right there by Valencia.
Yeah, and that's a testament to the pitchers too. I mean, they're pitching, they're getting them down the plate, they're getting some of the batters can hit, and not always the hardest hit balls, but you never know when you get the ball in play what can happen. Going on the outside, and it's 1-1.
You can tell she's trying to kind of tease her out a little bit, kind of bait her into swinging that bat. The catcher's leaning over to that left side just a little bit in anticipation for it.
In the dirt, trying to get out of the inning and head to the top of the 4th.
you can probably assume that the Lopes plan on scoring some more runs to combat the 2-run home run by the Tigers in this inning.
Yeah, this just seems like a couple punches here, a couple punches there for each team. It's going to be a game that may be won in the bottom of the 6th or the bottom of the 7th, and a strike coming across. Full count, 2 outs.
Once again, the Lopes find themselves with a full count. Haley Reed.
Pitch is there to short and a base hit. That could not have been stopped by Smith.
Ball was hit real low to the ground and it's just continued rolling on. Those are oftentimes some of the most difficult balls to stop once they get hit hard enough and can keep rolling. Getting in front of that ball is always a challenge.
Molly Bourne hit by a pitch and a fielder's choice.
The attempted out at first base by Kenzie Hill, the catcher, was safe.
That one turned, but well foul towards the third base line.
Like we said before, once the ball gets close enough inside, that batter's going to hit it, and it just went far off into the foul zone.
Now this game nearing a lull. Seems like this inning has been trailing on for a little bit. Hasn't quite been able to throw strikes. That one, a strike on the inside. Turned on.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the chance. And that'll be another foul.
One-two pitch.
Board sitting at 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Molly Bourne.
Nice play by Smith to get it over, and the inning is over. 2 runs in that half, and we'll go to the top of the 4th inning. Lopes trail by 2.
Earning your RN to BSN degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. Finding your purpose takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience delivering our accredited RN to BSN program 100% online. Graduate in as few as 16 months, learning from full-time practicing nurse faculty in small classes. Integrate your education with your faith and Christian worldview.
Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Well, the Lopes need to respond here in the top of the 4th. A 3 more full innings. She's 4 full innings left. And it seems to be back and forth so far, and the Lopes don't really have much to worry about.
Absolutely. The Lopes and the Tigers both scoring runs in the 3rd inning. The Tigers got a 2-run home run, and the Lopes had some very exciting plays getting them across the home plate. The Lopes are going to start the top of the 4th inning to score some more and either tie it back up or come out in the lead.
Leading off for the Lopes, number 8, Bianca Bowling.
Bowling will lead off for GCU. See if the strikes can keep coming. That one in there for a called strike on the outside part.
As you called it, Alex, the strikes will be there. The ball will be in that zone. All Bianca has to do is hit it again.
That one right back to the pitcher, and a nice play by Young for the first out.
Shea Smith
Number 6,
up again to bat.
Shea Smith.
Did not go. On the way, this one up the middle for a base hit.
Was in that perfect sweet spot in that no man's land, as you called it earlier. Take a little effort for any of the outfielders or infielders to get to it in time. That gave Smith plenty of time to get to first base.
Number 21, Lorianne Olson.
Olson will come back up to bat and bunt it.
On the ground to short, could have gotten it to second out, and a nice job charging that one. So Olsen is retired by way of fielder's choice.
I almost thought that the ref would call it safe by all those close calls that have been called the rest of the game.
Number 26, Nikki Gonzalez.
Lopes sitting on 2 outs.
Nikki Gonzalez is fielder's choice to second both at-bats.
Soft floater over the plate will be the first ball.
Inside and low. 2-0.
Like I said before, this is really where you want to see the Lopes kind of take some initiative and go after some of these balls, especially when the majority of them are coming right down the middle. You want to take that opportunity. You want to take that chance to get some more points on the board, get some more runs, and get players on base.
Yeah, Pacific hasn't really been able to, they've not done a good job of, once they have 2 outs, getting that third out. They walk runners exactly like this, and now let the opposition back in it. You gotta be able to finish them out once you get 2 outs.
Gonna be a pinch runner. Number 29, Caitlin Acton.
GCU, number 29, Caitlin Acton.
She is the tying
Now batting,
run.
Number 3, Sierra Smith.
See if Smith can make something happen here with 2 outs and 2 on. That one in there for a strike and a good pitch. On the ground to short, all the way across. Safe.
And just like that, bases loaded. The Lopes putting the heat on the Tigers right now. 2 outs, but 3 on base. Laney Gomez comes up next to bat.
Number 11.
2
Laney
infield
Gomez.
singles, and now 7 infield singles for the Lopes. It seems like you just barely tap this one to the opposition and you'll get on base. That shows you that they don't have the arm strength to get it across, and they're not charging the ball. They're letting the ball play them, and as a result, they're letting these runners on. In baseball, they would be errors, but softball can't because of the base paths. Pitch on the way. That one, a nice pitch. Misses, and she did not go.
That'll be 2 balls on the board for Laney Gomez. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
On the ground to short. Why went over to first? Not sure why you do that, Dewey. She's got the play at second. Why would you go all the way across the diamond? Nonetheless, the half inning is over, and we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 6-4 Tigers.
Now you can enjoy coffee and tea from the Grand Canyon Beverage Company in your own home. GCBC's locally sourced coffee beans and fine teas are available online at lopeshops.gcu.edu/GCBC. And with that, you can also use the promo code GCUTV20 to get 20% off as well, just for being a GCU TV viewer.
Well, almost a chance for him. Getting the bases loaded, but could not finish. Almost capitalizing off a huge mistake from Pacific. Seemed very flustered out in the field so far and very nervous and inexperienced. So we'll see if that takes a toll on him later in the later innings, in the 6th and 7th innings. See if GCU can get the lead based off mistakes.
Number 44, Sydney Lawners.
Sydney Lawners is up. 2 for 2 today, a double and a single.
Lawners has had 2 killer hits in this game. One to the left field, far out, and one straight past second base.
Inside, almost hit her. Now, should be a pitcher warming up for GCU. Valencia starting to lose control of her pitches, but not sure who is up. Turned on and fouled, so 2-1. Stepping in. And now on the way. That one turned on again. Fouled down the line. Two and two have worked back after throwing 2 straight balls. Valencia seeing if she can get a K. Could not get Lawners chasing down low, and back to a full count. Big pitch here. 3-2. Fly ball.
Big hit way back.
Right center, and the play is made out there by Lonnie Gomez. That's how you want to start off the inning.
Lopes down by 2. Tigers lead 6-4, but the Lopes still have plenty of time to make a difference and come back.
That one back, and a nice catch made out there.
Beautiful.
In left
Matty
field.
Dowdle.
Matty Dowdle tracking back, and that is exactly why you take the first step back in the outfield. We saw a mistake already for GCU out there, but not there. And a great play.
Number 22, Brady Koyman.
Just like that, the Lopes accrue 2 outs in a matter of 30 seconds.
Yeah,
if that.
exactly. That's exactly what you need. You know, those pitches that you're going to get the batters to swing at, but they're just nothing more than long outs. That's exactly what you want to speed up an inning and get back into the dugout as quick as you can for the offense.
Absolutely. 1 strike against Lawners.
High, and Koyman tied in the count 1-1 even. There it is, outside part of the plate. It misses, and now it's 2-1. Swung on and missed. Now it's 2-2.
Twos across the board. The Lopes still have the advantage of getting an out or a strikeout.
Valencia not going to get the call. Chopper to the catcher and foul ball. Nice job getting that one right over.
Always follow through with the play on that one, because you never know if in that instant if the umpire is going to call it a foul or if they're going to call it fair.
Exactly. Missed, and it's a walk.
A huge missed opportunity for the Lopes right there. They really need to end the inning if they want to take as much time as they can to move forward and get the chance to bat again.
Don't know why they're not warming up a new pitcher here. They've got to get someone going. They can't keep pitching Valencia for the rest of this game. She just does not have the juice for it. Balls starting to come in droves now, and a lot of these at-bats are starting to become 3 balls. The opposite trend that you want to see at this point in the game. Misses the zone again with 2 outs.
Caitlin Sung getting plenty of opportunities and chances to wait this out and hit the ball
to
just
left,
like that.
And nice catch, so we will go to the top of the 5th inning. 6-4 still. Pacific leads.
Terrific catches by our outfield. The score remains 4-6 in favor of the Tigers.
I'm Tristan. I'm a sophomore at Grand Canyon University. Earning my degree in biology and secondary education has prepared me to be a high school science teacher. In my classes, I'm getting different, diverse perspectives on very controversial scientific topics, and that better prepares me to respond to my future students. When I graduate, I'm going to make a difference in the Arizona educational system.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Well, after a rally in the last inning. GCU looks to get it across the plate. Got the bases all loaded, but couldn't get anybody home. And 3 more innings here, 5th, 6th, and 7th. We'll see if they can get something going and keep the bats swinging.
It's been an interesting pattern so far. Pacific Tigers scored 4 runs in the first inning. The Lopes then came back and scored 3 in response to that in the second. And then in the third inning, both teams scored, and then just this past inning, in the 4th inning, neither team got to score at all. But the Lopes definitely need to come back and get some players on base and make some runs.
Number 4, Matty Dowdle.
Dowdle leading off.
Dowdle to start. That one just a little low by Young. And it'll be the first ball.
1 ball, no strikes. An ever-increasing trend here. So many balls being thrown by these pitchers. Cannot find the zone. And I'm not sure if any one of these teams have even pitchers to be warmed up to go. Comes set, pitch on the way. Back to the pitcher, and nice job by Young to stick with it and make the throw.
Absolutely. Didn't quite catch it off the first initial contact, but picked it up quickly and got it over to first base to get that out.
Number 25, Kenzie Hill.
And now the Lopes catcher, Kenzie Hill, is going to come up to bat next.
That one, a ball. On the ground to third, and a nice throw over, so infield chopper, probably 2 for 10 on him, but able to make that play. This Pacific team has not been able to get a lot of putouts.
DK, number 20.
They have been too slow lately, but not there. A nice play by third baseman Koyman.
Taylor Kay up to bat.
Bunt, and this will reach. Nice play.
Way to get on the base. Smart decision by Kay right there to bunt and draw all of the Tigers to that position.
Yep.
Give herself some room.
Number 8.
2 outs, 1 on base.
Bowling can hit it hard, so
This would be a good response if Bowling can hit a home run right here.
she had that line drive to third that Koyman made the error on. Going down to second, throw blocked and stays in front of her, and they've got a runner in second, so they'll steal it. But that line drive, yeah, that Koyman had in her glove and just dropped, allowed her run to score. Then last at bat just chopped back to the pitcher.
Okay, making it easier for Bianca to hit this one and get somebody around the bases. Good read by Bowling. Just a bit too high. It'll be 2 balls and no strikes.
9-9 in hits. Airs only say 1-0, but the college level airs are not as strict. It's that one kept in front. Probably several fielding mishaps for each team. And now it's 3-0 with 2 outs. Something that GCU's been having a problem with. You get 2 outs, you got to be able to finish. You can't keep allowing him to get on runners on base. And that one walks. Not sure where that one missed, but it does. And now it's runners on first and second.
Shea Smith.
Now Shea Smith, the top of the lineup. That's what you want.
Not quite yet.
And finally, they're going to take Young out of the game. I think a very smart move by Pacific. Seems like she had been laboring for far too long. Could not seem to throw strikes. And now they were going to get a new pitcher in. Waiting to see who it is. So now the Tigers with the advantage, unless GCU replaces Valencia. Valencia looking like Young was unable to find the zone. 6 to 7 pitches each at bat, and that is not good at all. That's not what you want. Now coming on for the Tigers. Haley Reed, the sophomore from Kansas.
This may be good or bad for the Tigers. If Reed proves to be able to get the ball straight down the middle. Shea Smith is 1 for 2 in this game. Has a tendency to really hit the ball hard when she has that clear shot. And with 2 on base, that would give the Lopes exactly what they need.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially if she can get a gapper and get it tied up. But
Entering the game in center field, number 1, Megan Fields. The new pitcher for the Tigers, number 15, Haley Reed.
that was the double switch for the Tigers. And Reed comes in from center field.
Once again, batting for GCU, number 6, Shea.
But, I mean, I think it was clear, you and I mean, neither of these pitchers has really been able to get it over the plate. And as a result, you know, Pacific, after 2 outs, getting 2 on and making the coaches nervous, wanting to keep that 2-run lead for as long as possible, hopefully the entire game, but GCU has something to say about that.
First pitch from Reed is a ball. Lopes still with 2 outs.
This pitch outside and low. Two and 0. Ball again.
It's looking like there's going to be a repeat of what just happened. It was a 4-ball walk.
In a row. Yeah. With a new pitcher. That one called a strike, and finally getting one in there. You got to give her the green light here, figuring 3 and 1, 2 outs. Try and find a gapper. Oh, man, that was a good pitch.
2 pitches in a row,
That
2
was a
strikes
good
in a row.
pitch.
It was a laser right down the middle.
Yes, it was. Maybe have just been a little bit on the outside part, but no debating that strike call. Pitch on the way. That's down for a base hit. They're going to try and score. Should have hit the cutoff, and now to third. They're going to move over another one. So 6-5. And now Nikki Gonzalez is going to try and get GCU even further in the lead.
And that's exactly what Shea wanted to do. She wanted to hit that ball, get the bases moving, and just like that, the Lopes put one more on the board, making it 5-6 and moving.
Lorianne Olsen, I'm sorry, that's going to be who's up, not Nikki Gonzalez. Gonzalez on deck.
Still in excellent scoring position. The Lopes have the opportunity here, even with 2 outs. Because that first pitch is going to be
A strike. Yeah, she went on the inside.
yeah.
That pitch high.
Olsen taking her sweet time.
1-1 got her swinging up high. Now 1-2. Trying to just get out of this inning. It seems like they've been sitting in this inning forever. Neither team can seem to effectively get out. Once they get 2 outs, they always give up some runs. Pitch outside. Again, cannot execute with 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Again, we've got 2s across the board. Olsen looking to hopefully make something of this next swing. And she does.
Fly ball, center field, tracking back and under it. And so that is the half inning. 1 run scores for GCU. Will go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 6-5.
The latest show from Etherington Theater opened just last night. Major Barbara is a classic that you won't want to miss. Catch the show tomorrow night or from the 16th to the 18th. Tickets are available at gcu.edu/Barbara. GCU always has really excellent shows in the Etherington Theater. GCU theater students. And the Lopes are up 61-53 against NMSU in men's basketball. Coming out on top, so doing really well in that game. 8 minutes left in the second half of that one. As we get back to softball here in the GCU softball stadium. Sellers is up at bat. Close on the inside shoulder, but it'll be a strike. Tigers are up 6-5. Lopes trailing behind by just 1. That one way off to the side. And that'll be a ball and a strike on the board. Valencia's been doing really well so far tonight. For the most part, very consistent, but you can see her arms getting real tired. And another real close inside one, but it will be another strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the board. Sellers still yet to swing. Eyeing the ball, waiting to see what Valencia will do next. A swing and way out on the foul line. She'll keep herself alive.
On the ground, nice play, but it'll be a base hit.
Madison Hopper up to bat next.
See if they can get a double play now, hopefully.
Another strike by Valencia.
Number 11, Madison Hopper.
She may be getting tired, but she is still pushing through and forcing that ball right down the middle.
And I'm not sure that GCU has any pitchers even left to come in. So they may have to ride her out for the rest of the game, and still 2 more innings. That's great pitch and a strike called. I didn't think that was going to be called at first, but
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes for Pacific. Madison Hopper still up to bat.
that pitch low and away. On the way, and down the line, foul.
Those are those dangerous hits that if it was inbounds would have been in what we call no man's land and have been calling it all night. One of the most dangerous places on the field, as it's not necessarily near anybody out there, and they will have to go out there to go get it.
That pitch up, and again, cannot finish the at-bat. 3-2, 2 strikes. You have to finish the at-bat. You can't keep leaving him to 3 balls and letting him get back with a walk. There's a strike called, and a big pitch when it was needed. So there's the first out of the inning.
Madison Hopper did not look too thrilled about that one. Thought she was going to be able to walk on over to first base, but was not called out. That will be the first out for the Tigers.
Now here comes Tally Shepard back to the top. 1 for 3 today. Has reached twice, though. The second one on a fielder's choice. This one fouled away.
Good read by Shepard, just not exactly in the spot she wanted to hit it.
Fouled off into the netting. 1-2 still. Infield sort of in. Pitch on the way, tapped on, got the lead runner at second. That's a great play. And then on to first too late, but that's exactly the play you need to make, and she did it. Several times you saw the opposition maybe throw all the way across when they should have gotten the lead runner. There was the smart play, and Sierra Smith just made 2 outs, got 2 outs there.
Number 15, Haley Reed.
Haley Reed up to bat for the Tigers. That one just outside by Valencia. It's going to be the first ball. One at the strike.
Ball's outside.
That was another one of those just off the side of the plate pitches. It looked good from up here, but umpire saw differently.
Pitch on the way. That one was a strike.
Clear as day.
2-1, 2 outs. On the way, that one to short, a nice snag. Got up and got it over at short. was Shea Smith, and no runs score. So after 5 innings, Lopes trail by 1. We'll go to the 6th. Don't go anywhere.
Our first game starts at
The Grand Canyon University Championship Golf Course features over 7,200 yards of tees and tree-lined fairways, signature par 3s, greenside bunkers, and a 22,000 square foot clubhouse. The Lopes House restaurant, serving modern American cuisine, is open to the public 7 days a week. Come experience the best golf and dining destination in the heart of Phoenix. Book your tee times at gcugolf.com.
Welcome back. GCU Softball Stadium. The Lopes trail by 1. Pitching last inning was solid for the Lopes. I'd say Valencia put forward her best effort and could have been arguably the best inning for her. And now the Lopes look to try and get back on the board. They're only going to have 2 more chances here, 6th and the 7th, and if they don't get it tied in the top of the 7th, then we won't have a bottom of the 7th. So, see what Nicky Gonzalez and company can do. They got the new pitcher out there from last inning.
leading off for the Lopes.
And Haley Reed will go after Nicky Gonzalez.
Lopes men's basketball, 63-60, with about 5.5 minutes left against New Mexico State University. But back here in the softball stadium, Nicky Gonzalez up at bat with 2 balls.
Can't get it across the plate. And swung through that one. A nice pitch right there by Haley Reed. That one fouled off, and now it's 2 strikes.
And there would go another window tonight on GCU's campus.
There's a lot of glass breaking around the stadium, exactly.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Who can win this one? And that one high, trying to get her to chase. Does not.
And
that one in the air. Right field, and
they'll call it a...
I was going to say, we couldn't see because it was in there, but I guess she dropped it.
Yeah, I guess
It's
we're
a lot
both
of
waiting on the call there, but I'm guessing that's just going to be a foul ball, and she'll go back to the plate.
And that one on the ground. Foul towards the third baseline. Three and 2 still in the at-bat.
Nicky Gonzalez really extending her time at bat right now.
Swung on. Did not go.
Not
And
sure
that's a walk.
exactly.
What?
No, the umpire said she swung forward. That'll be an out. Interesting decision ruling on the field.
Sierra Smith.
But Sierra Smith will come up to bat next.
I'm not sure what happened there. I think it was a dropped third strike would be the call. And then obviously with the throw, this one on to second, dove way too early, and that's in to center for a base hit.
It's a quick and easy on base.
Number 11, Laney Gomez.
As now Laney Gomez comes up to bat with Sierra Smith on first. Lopes still only with one out.
Keep this one off the middle of the infield. Swings through that one. High in the zone. One and one. Fly ball. That's foul.
And there will be another glass broken. Glass after glass. These poor
They're going to have to start
GCU
reconsidering
windows.
if it's even worth holding softball games if there's too much damage on campus to fix. I mean, you see a couple $100,000. Is it worth it to just play a softball game and have these foul balls breaking the windows, you know? But maybe there's something. Maybe there's, you know, you see on top, it's tarp. I've seen a couple balls go through. Maybe if they get a hard shell casing so it can't. I'm not sure. I don't know why all the glass is breaking, but nonetheless, up the middle and into left field. It's a shame. Every time I hear the glass break, I'm like, shoot, I wish I could have done something about it. But
right. Jump up, catch the ball.
Yeah.
100 feet in the air. As the Lopes now put two on base.
Number 4, Maddie Dowdle.
And Maddie will return to the batting position.
Just need a run.
Strike down the middle. Sierra Smith sits on second, and Laney Gomez just got herself on first.
Bunt right back and a double. No, dropped it. And she's going to go to third, too. Two outs.
Smart move by Sierra Smith.
Smart move.
Getting herself in scoring position just in case. The Lopes have two outs now. And if she can get that extra run and tie it up at 6, that'll put the Lopes in a very safe position to move forward.
Number 25, Kenzie Hill.
It's a big spot right here. Can they get it? To center
Nice
field,
hit.
and she's got it for the out. Wow, that's close again. But that is the end of the half inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. The Lopes will have one more chance in the top of the 7th.
The Southwest Gospel Music Festival returns to GC Arena February 18th and 19th. Purchase single season tickets or choose a festival package for the entire 2-day event at gcarena.com. Got a little tongue tied up right there, a lot of S's. But we're coming out of the top of the 6th, heading into the bottom. The Lopes were not able to score. They got close and in scoring position, but if the Lopes can keep up the defense right now and prevent Pacific from scoring again, they'll have one last opportunity to come out on top and either push this into extra innings or
remember,
win the game.
Since, like you said, GCU, since they are not the home team, they're not going to get the bottom half of the inning to, get the chance to get the run back. So regardless of what happens here, you shut them down, you let them get a couple runs. You've got to match that in the top just to go to extras and force extras, assuming you stop them in the bottom of the seventh. So could be the last batting chance for the Tigers. Could be the last chance in the field for the Lopes, but it won't be if they can get something going with the bats here and 3 outs. On the ground, foul territory.
That foul will count as the first strike as they move forward.
0-1. That ball high.
The men's basketball game right now.
Oh my gosh.
70-71, Mexico State in the lead with 20 seconds left. Another foul right there from Bourne.
What a big win would have been for the Lopes to go into the Aggies. Nubbed, diving play. No, not a diving play, not even needed. Nice play by Smith. Oh, that's a collective group of people all impressed with that play. I'm not sure where all those people came from, but oohing and awing from behind us.
Number 44, Sydney Lauder.
There was another good catch by Shea Smith. It'll collect the first out.
The Lopes fell to the Aggies, it seems. The final seconds, New Mexico State at the line after being fouled. Simply not enough time for the Lopes. This one driven to left, could be insurance. Could have hit a golf cart out there. And I think it's slowing down. It's gone. But an extra insurance run for the Tigers will most likely put this one away. And of course it's Lahners. She needed one triple shy of the cycle. Not sure if she even knew that she was a triple shy of the cycle, but that's what she got. And now it's 7-5, so now the Lopes need 2 in the top half just to keep this thing going.
Lopes still sitting on 1 out.
Number 7, Samantha Owen.
For Pacific. It's the first time the Tigers have scored in 3 innings.
Oh, pulled. Foul down the line. Good thing all that netting's right there. 22.3, 73-70. Oh, it hurts to watch those New Mexico State fans celebrate the win. That would have been such a big win. One and one. High fly ball play not made. So if that would have been in fair territory, that would have been an air. The 5th or 6th non-official air for the Lopes, but man, you've got to catch that ball. You've simply got to catch that ball. Routine fly ball in foul territory. You're trying to get back to even. You're going to give them more chances like that? On the ground, play over, nice play made. So she redeemed herself. Nicely done of keeping her head in the game and not getting too down on herself there.
Samantha Owen tried to get herself on base, close with that near foul ball. But now Koyman is up to bat, and the Tigers are sitting on 2 outs.
Right back to the pitcher, and now we'll see if the Lopes
That'll do it.
make a comeback.
This is their last opportunity.
Join us here for the top of the 7th. Right after this.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your service.
Well, will we be in the final top half, or will we see a bottom half? It's all up to the order of the Lopes. It's going to start, in a pretty favorable spot for the Lopes. Kay, Bowling, and then the top of the order with Smith, Olsen, and Gonzalez. So you only need 2 runs. You get Kay or Bowling on board, and then the options are really endless. Don't be surprised to see a bunt attempt right here by Kay.
Absolutely. Last time she did that, she did get on base.
She's already gotten a bunt. A single, exactly right.
And that was exactly what the Lopes needed at that point to move themselves forward.
Number 20, Taylor Kay.
Can they get it?
It'll be a pitch-by-pitch analysis. And there's a bunt right there by Kay.
What do we say? And she's safe. Runner on.
Just like that.
Just like that. And why wouldn't this game continue to go? This is pretty much as long as a baseball game now. Almost 3 hours. I don't think I've ever seen a softball game go this long before, but
Number 8,
Lopes looking to tie it up here. Don't want to strike out or a fly ball, just want to move her over to second base. That's the main goal. You need a long fly ball or a fielder choice. You got to.
And there it is right there with the missed catch by Hopper.
Well, now you got Smith coming up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a bunt again.
And now Bowling is going to be replaced by
pinch runner for GCU, number 7, Taylor T-Tone.
Number 7, Taylor T-Tone.
Now can Smith
Up next for the Lopes, number 6,
get this?
Jay Smith.
But I knew it. You know they're going to try and move him over.
He's going to try to get as close as they can to scoring position with no outs whatsoever.
I'll tell you what, though. You start charging too fast and they slap one over your head, you're in real trouble. So the infielders have to be careful because Shay can really do it all. She can pull back and slap it over the infield's head, stroke it into the gap. They're bunt down. Nice bunt, and they moved her on. So maybe that home run is going to prove far more crucial than we ever thought as an insurance run. If one ends up scoring here.
Absolutely, and if I were Lorianne Olsen up to bat right now, I would be aiming for that GCU right under the scoreboard.
Here is number 21, Lorianne Olsen.
I don't think you sacrifice bunt here to make suicide squeeze to make 2 outs, and with 2 outs and just to cut the lead to 1. I think you definitely let Olsen swing away, you let Gonzalez swing away and get to Sierra Smith, but this is exactly the heart of the order that you want up right now, and especially at home playing as the away team, this is the pressure that Pacific may not be able to stand, and that swings right through it.
Still has room, though. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Yeah, you're right. A bunch of rooms in right and left center field. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed again.
You can see.
You have to at least get contact.
Absolutely. You can see she's incredibly eager to hit that ball.
Eager Beaver. Eager Beaver. That's right. Everyone knows the Eager Beaver. On the way, tried to get her up high, didn't go.
Smart move. She's looking over at Coach Pearson. Pearson's telling her to watch the ball, pay attention. As they always teach you, especially when I play T-ball, keep your eye on the ball.
No.
And that is a no swing. So it'll be a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I'll tell you what, if you're not throwing this pitch to get a strikeout or get contact, you're doing it wrong. You can't let her walk and get the bases loaded here. And if you're Olsen, just look for a good pitch. It's going to be in the zone. 3-2. Here it is. Fouled off. That was the pitch she wanted, and she got it. And some more glass is broken. Folks, that is now the 11th pane of glass shattered from foul balls here tonight. And estimated costs, they're well over $80,000. Fly ball.
And I think, is that going to be a 12?
That's 12.
That's a 12.
That is 12 panes of glass that have been shattered from foul balls.
There goes the glass right there, and that'll rack it up to 100,000.
It's a hazard. Now, it's almost become a hazard to walk on campus due to the glass. They can't sweep it up fast enough in the order that's breaking. And she struck her out. A drop strike. Oh, no, it's a foul ball. Jeez.
Close.
Wondering why the catcher wasn't
way too
speeding
close
after that one. She's getting strikes now, but the thing is, Olsen just needs to get some solid contact. She can. 3-2.
Lopes are in perfect scoring position. Right now, she can just connect with the ball.
Need 2. There it is. Fly ball. That's going to score at least 1. Sack fly. There it is. Runner does not advance to third. And wow, is this ever going to be a great thing? Just like we said maybe in the second or third it was going to come down to the final inning. That's what we've seen here. I mean, how big is that home run going to be that we just saw? The solo shot by Lahners. Unbelievable. It would be tied right now if it wasn't for that. And now Gonzalez is going to get a chance to put her team in the lead or tie it.
Gonzalez.
And this will be it. If she can get T-Tone from second to third or even home.
We're tied. We are tied and go to the bottom of the 7th, maybe extras.
Score is 6-7 right now. Lopes just scored a run. They're only trailing by 1 right now, but they're sitting on 2 outs.
Fouled
Another
off
foul
to
ball.
the right.
And there is the 13th pane of glass destroyed.
Folks, that was a car. That was a car. That was not a building. That was a car.
I feel bad for whoever's car that was.
I believe that was the moonroof of a Tesla X3. The glass. The glass
far
moonroofs.
too close to our stadium.
High. 2-1.
Safe position on the board right now. 2 balls, 1 strike, but with 2 outs, so if she hits it, she's got to hit it really carefully.
Yep. Contact,
There
fly
it is.
ball. That's going to be it. Lahners makes the catch to end the game, and the Pacific Tigers get the W 7-6. Good game, and the Lopes with 13 hits compared to Pacific's 11.
And the Lopes will close the GCU kickoff tournament with their final game of the weekend against Weber State tomorrow at noon.
Please follow Grand Canyon on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. Have a great night, and go Lopes, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.